Dun, 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 dun. Baby Driver. So Baby Driver is written and directed by Edgar Wright and stars Ansel Elgort, Lily James, John Hamm, Asa Gonzalez, and Kevin Spacey. I had to memorize all those, and I just sometimes have to think about it. One of these days I'll just know every actor that exists. I was so excited for this movie, but same thing with King Arthur Legend of the Sword. I saw the trailer and I was like, daggum, that looks awesome, but you can't judge by the trailers. You just can't. So is the movie as good as I thought it would be? Well, guess we'll find out by starting with, of course, the characters. You've got Baby, played by Ansel Elgort. I love him. Baby is the driving force of the movie. He literally carried the film, but barely. Honestly. I know I am a part of the minority when it comes to this movie, and I'm not going to completely trash it. I thought that it was a good movie. But, here you go. So Baby is like the best driver in the world. He's amazing, and he owes a debt to Kevin Spacey's character, who's basically a mob boss, and he drives these criminals around to do criminal things in order to get money to pay back this debt. He falls in love with the girl, played by Lily James, and some shiz goes down. Yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna blast through all the other characters because they're so over the top. They just really are. And I know that it was a director's choice. I know that. The film establishes it from the start. So I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It just didn't settle well for me. It didn't feel super... I didn't feel like these characters had a lot of chemistry. It just felt like they were just kind of spitting memorized lines at each other really, really fast. And it was distracting. But Baby was awesome. I loved Baby from start to finish. And I love his relationship with his foster dad. It's so awesome. It's really... it's endearing. The acting. Over the top. Baby, he's cool. The rest of them are over the top. I didn't like it. Okay? I would venture to say that it didn't work for the film. There's a right way to do it. Okay? I've seen over the top films, and it just didn't work. The dialogue felt scripted. Like I said, it feels like the actors were just kind of spitting off memorized lines. It wasn't really that funny. Everyone in the theater was laughing like... The dialogue, however, was well thought out, at least. The driving. I feel like we just didn't get enough of it. We have a great scene at the beginning. No, it's not. It's not. Okay? It's not that great. The scene at the beginning. Baby also has a hum in the drum. Tinnitus. He had an accident when he was young, and now he has to drown it out with music. And I like how the film kind of uses that as wheels for the train. It just kind of helps things roll along and helps things not feel boring, ever. I was never bored during this movie. I don't think this film had any pacing issues, other than I felt like it was a little too fast, particularly at the beginning. Though I suppose if Baby is driving this movie... Predictability. It's a cliche story with some unpredictable moments. I feel like I've been saying this a lot with films, and I feel like this happens a lot today. I think that we are immune to the predictability trope of cliche stories. Is that confusing at all? I don't think so. Yeah, the film has moments where I'm like, oh, I didn't really expect that, but I just didn't really care. Unpredictable, just not wowing. Moral lesson. Okay, I had an idea of what this film was trying to teach me, and I was totally okay with it. And that is that life isn't perfect. Things don't go as you plan them to be. Life is not as romantic as the movies present it to be. But then I thought about something. Edgar Wright set this film up to be incredibly scripted and incredibly over the top, not realistic. So then why would you teach a lesson at the end of the movie that tells you that life is imperfect and that life is not scripted and that it is not fairy tale like? I feel like there are conflicting tones here. I really do. I mean, I walked out of the movie appreciating how things turn out at the end of the film, but I can't ignore that there is a conflict there. I just can't. Guys, I know that I'm a part of the minority with this film. I mean, it was good, okay? It's a good film, and I bet that most people are going to enjoy it. But I had too many problems with it. It wasn't that great to me, okay? I was actually incredibly disappointed. I was really excited for this movie. I'm going to put this movie at number 169 on the list. Sorry that this review is so late, but I promise you it's for a good cause. I am doing people's favorite movies and least favorite movies, reviewing them, giving shout-outs. My next one is going to be Signs, a favorite movie suggested by a fellow reviewer, Anthony at Silver Screen Analysis on YouTube. Definitely go check him out. He seems like a great guy. I really respect him. He's got great reviews, great insights. Yeah, subscribe to him. So Baby Driver, I say go see it. I mean, yeah, I didn't really care for it very much, but I could tell that other people in my movie theater enjoyed it. But most importantly, tell me what you thought about it below, because I absolutely care to know. And to get more face-explodingly awesome reviews, please subscribe by hitting that daggum subscribe button, and I will see you next time on MovieSlayer. Boom, 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 boom.